We'll start with the Mystery Ranch Pintler. It is 2,355 cubic inches. It's 5.7 pounds and the retail is about 500 bucks. What we're gonna do is pack it full. I'm gonna fill it with my gear, and then as I take it apart, talk about how I utilize the different compartments in this bag. All right, so as you can see, there was not room for the sleeping bag. This pack's not adjusted to me. I'm not gonna mess with that right now, but you get the idea. This is their smallest overnight bag. What they say on the website is it's perfect for a minimalist, going a couple of days. Me with an average kit, this would get me a couple of days. I'm a little skinny on food still. Definitely tight on space with this pack, but it does work. Now I'll go through where I put everything. Sleeping bag on top with these straps here. Something I really appreciate about Mystery Ranch is they have a lot of straps for a lot of different options. If you want to put your sleeping bag on top, you've got plenty of length in these toss-over straps to get that done. They also all have these little clips. I like those in warm weather. I don't like those in cold weather when your fingers hurt, but this side I did tent and tent poles. Over here we had the tripod. Something to note is I put the tripod and the tent on the side of the pack because these pockets, when they're full, when the pack is full, there's not really enough room for a water bottle. If your pack is fairly empty, the water bottle can push into the pack, but to try and fit a Nalgene on there right now, it's just not really gonna happen. I'm pretty sure Mystery Ranch makes a water bottle carrier that clips to the side of the belt. That's definitely what you want. And I think that applies to all of their packs, honestly. I would get that water bottle carrier with any pack that I got of theirs. We will move on to the inside. Actually, we'll start with the top of the pack here. In the smaller upper pouch, I put my skinning knife, in reach. In the bigger pouch, I did my snack bag and my spoon. Now, normally I'd be taking more snacks than that, but I didn't want to overdo it. Come to the top. Now, something I appreciate about this bag is the ability to get into the inner compartments without completely taking everything apart. So you could still have both of these clips up and you just pull this lid up and you can get into your bag no problem. Insulation layer, mid layer, just kind of toss the peak meals in there. This hydration pouch I found had a ton of room, so I actually put 2 of my peak meals in with the water bladder. Jet boil, sleeping pad, pillow, all just kind of hanging out in the main compartment along with game bags. Now is where the Pintler, in my opinion, shines. I love all of the internal organization in here. If I was running this pack pretty consistently, I probably would have my first aid kit strewn between 2 of these pockets, one for more survival, one for more trauma, instead of having it in that red pouch that I've got it in. So I guess I'll start right here. Water bottle, because it doesn't fit on the side. First aid kit. I've got a spotting scope in this other sleeve. And these sleeves are big enough to fit, about any size spotting scope. I appreciate the size on these sleeves here. There's really no downside to that. It doesn't get in the way when you don't utilize them, but when you do, it's really great. Chapstick, fire starter, Leatherman, lighter, all important items. And here, put some spare straps and a spare knife, just a lightweight little Havalon. And this one is where I put spare cordage, and then headlamp and phone charger. It's important to keep the headlamp in a non-compressed pocket. I actually tried to put it in this smaller top pocket at first, and it literally clicked the button and the headlamp was on inside the pack. You really don't want to do that. Honestly, you should be taking the batteries out of your headlamp when you're packing it. Water pouch, and that's it. So you kind of see what this bag is capable of. It's not the biggest in terms of cubic inches. It's definitely effective in the way that it utilizes space. And there's a ton of options for organization just with those mesh pockets inside and the side pouches for something like a spotting scope. I definitely like the kind of pull top lid. If you do need to get in your bag quick, it's an easy way to do it. It's not the quietest, but it works. These zippers are great. Mystery Ranch comes with really high quality zippers. You don't have to worry about breaking those. And then, like I said before, I like having full top access, but then also being able to really split this bag open and get into every piece of it. That way, if you do have a lot of items in the center, you can get to these bottom pouches. I will say these mesh pouches, when the pack is full, these lower ones are a little tough to get to. So especially, like I mentioned, if you are putting first aid in here, you're gonna wanna have that up at these top pouches to have it more readily accessible. That's it on this pack. I've got a full video that runs through the entire lineup of Mystery Ranch products. That video is in the card above or the end screen right here. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel if you want more, and thanks for watching.